Hey everyone, welcome back to DIY Fun Ventures. We're back again with another project. Let me show what I'm gonna do today. Can you guys see all these tiny swirls on my windshield? There's quite a few of them, and there is additionally a lot more tiny scratches all over my windshield, and I think that happened from my actual windshield wipers. So I tried to use my D1 polishing liquid by hand, trying to get rid of all this, and I see that I'm not able to do it by hand, so I'm gonna try to use an actual buffer and see if a machine can help me. If you guys can see, there's a lot of tiny horizontal scratches all over the windshield, and I want to see if I could get rid of those. And this will answer some people's questions, if you could, if you could use a buffer, or is it only hand use? So we'll see that. And then I'm gonna use the ceramic glass coating on my windshield. And that's because, if you guys saw in my past video, the polishing compound effectively removes contaminants and leaves the windshield crystal clear. It also seems to strip away its hydrophobic layer. As a result, water no longer beads up and rolls off the surface. Instead, it spreads into uniform thin film, causing the water to linger on the glass rather than quickly run off. I want to see if using this ceramic coating would actually bring back the windshield's the fighting capability, because right now it's just not behaving the way I'm used to. The water still beads up on the surface, but it doesn't run off, even while I'm driving at speed. I actually have to use my windshield wipers to keep the view clear. In the past, at this same speed, the water would simply roll away on its own, leaving the glass spotless without needing the wipers. So I'm curious to see if the ceramic coating can bring that effect back. Alright, let's not waste any time and continue with the project. First, we're going to test if the polisher can actually remove swirl marks as advertised. I'll start by polishing along the edge of the windshield, and then we'll take a closer look to see if the polishing compound really removes those swirls and light scratches. So here it is. I polished it with a polisher, and now the swirls are still there. So the claim that this liquid polisher will remove swirls is incorrect. Yeah. So we know it's not gonna remove all the swirls, but I'm still gonna go ahead and finish polishing the whole windshield. Since I started, I want the whole thing to be equally polished, and then we'll get to the next step. Alright, well, now that I finished polishing, I'm just gonna clean up the whole windshield, wipe it all down, and then I'm also going to clean it with some isopropyl alcohol to make sure there's no other leftovers before we go to the next step. Okay, well, now that the windshield is finally completely polished and I wiped it completely with isopropyl alcohol, so there's no oils left over, nothing, we can see that the windshield itself is super clean. Again, on the camera it shows a bit blurry, but it is just like there's no windshield. Except, of course, all the swirl lines that did not come out even after buffing with the machine. So again, liquid polisher did not remove the swirls as they say it's supposed to. But it's okay. Now we're going to the next step. So let's put some ceramic coating on this. The application process for the ceramic glass coating is pretty simple. According to the instructions, you just spray it directly onto the glass if you're in the shade, or onto a towel if you're working in the sun. Then wipe it evenly across the surface. This step both cleans the glass and applies the ceramic layer. After that, you flip the towel to the dry side and buff the glass until it's perfectly clear. So I just want to quickly see what it looks like without buffing, because some people online were complaining that if you don't buff it good enough, you can't really see anything outside of your windshield. Well, I mean, yeah, it looks like, you know, there's some sort of a layer of oil or something on the windshield, but it's not so bad that you cannot see out of it. So let's buff it out now and see what it's going to look like after. I could keep buffing by hand to remove the remaining residue, but instead I'm going to use the electric buffer with a soft cloth head and quickly buff out the ceramic coating for smoother finish. Well, here we are after polishing and cleaning. I wish you guys could see how clean the window is. The camera shows every imperfection, of course, that my eyes don't catch. You guys can see all the tiny swirls and tiny little rock chips. And even, I think it's from the light, it looks a bit blurry, but it is so clean. So I really hope that the ceramic coating actually also helps with the water repulsion. Hopefully the water would bead on the screen and then quickly fall off, as it should. As you guys saw in the earlier video that I posted, or I recorded, when it was raining, the water would just bead up on the screen, but it would get stuck on it and wouldn't go anywhere. So I'm really hoping that the ceramic coating would actually help. Yeah, it is so clean. Too bad it didn't remove the swirls and rock chips, but I didn't think it would. I just wanted to give it a best test with the buffer to see how good it would be. I want to show you guys something. Yeah, I know it's a bit dark in here, but look, my back window hasn't been treated, hasn't been cleaned. So look at this. Boom. It's like magnet. Oh, if I throw it, yeah, it's just like magnet. Look, boop, boop, boop. Now look at the windshield. It is so smooth. I just did a car wash. Now we're going to do a quick test. Oh yeah, very big difference. I can already see a huge difference. Oh yeah, the water doesn't stay. Look how quickly it runs off. Yeah, this is what I was expecting. Again, I don't know if it's better than F1 or not. I would have to drive around in the rain to see the results. And hopefully it will rain in a few days. The news says Wednesday it's going to rain. So the last test will be the rain, and I'll tell you guys if I like this coating, this ceramic coating, or not. But I'll tell you, looks much better than just polishing, because after polishing, the water wouldn't run down. It would just stay on the glass. But as you can see now, it beads up and quickly runs down the windshield. So this is good. This is actually a good test. Now again, once it rains, I will record and I'll tell you guys what I think about this. This is what it looks like from within. Someone asked me the other day how the windshield wipers are working. They're super smooth, no dragging, and pretty clean, I'll say. All right, let's wait for the rain. So it's been a month, and I haven't washed my car since the last car wash, since I showed you guys. And now that it's finally raining, I waited for a whole month for this rain. We can finally do our test and see if this HydroView ceramic coating is actually working good or not. This is what I was expecting. It's raining hard now, but it seems to be working fine. Alright, so what I want to say, this is working just like I was expecting. Is it better than F11 top coat? I do not know. Next video that I make, we will test this coating against the actual F11 top coat and we'll see how that works. We'll compare them together. Here's a quick side-by-side shot of the windshield with and without the ceramic coating. You can clearly see the difference on the left. Hopefully this gave you enough info about both of the products, and now you know how to give your windshield that hydrophobic effect. I hope you found this video informative. I did my best to give both products a fair and honest test. The polishing solution did an excellent job on cleaning the windshield, although it wasn't able to remove the swirls. The ceramic coating restored the hydrophobic effect effectively, and based on my experience, it did quite well. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. I'll be testing HydroView against F11 top coat next, and you won't want to miss that comparison.